I'm V from Casually Fragrant. Today I'm going to be reviewing an indie perfume and skincare line called Skin Like Butter. These were all purchased off of Etsy. Just a little bit about the store. They're based in California in the States, and the owner is Alexandria Williamson. And they basically have no harsh chemicals that you can't pronounce, which I kind of like how they worded that, and just nature's pharmacy to make you smell and look amazing. I purchased a few things from Etsy. I got a body butter in Marshmallow, and it is a thick and creamy skin butter. I absolutely love it. It's haven't worn it as much, but it's definitely got a thicker consistency, which I like for body lotions. And it smells like marshmallow. Now, I did notice when these were, when I purchased this, I guess one of these had leaked and the logo had kind of come off of these two sprays, but they were packaged separately. So the rest of this stuff actually was packaged in a really good way so that if there was a leak, nothing else kind of got any, the logo taken off of it. So the ones that I got in the spray were pistachio macaroon and marshmallow. I was kind of on a marshmallow kick lately. And I actually did a video about it earlier. So if you want, I will link that down below if you're interested in seeing more marshmallow scents. From these two, I definitely prefer pistachio macaroon. It smells like pistachio. It's absolutely wonderful. I love it. The marshmallow scent to me was not as sweet as I was expecting. It's almost like homemade marshmallow without like as much sugar from what I'm kind of used to a marshmallow smelling like. So personally, I have to admit I wasn't the biggest fan of this marshmallow. Some others might enjoy it because they don't want the super sweet marshmallow, but I did really enjoy pistachio macaroon. One really great thing that you're able to do on Etsy is order, and I don't even know, I think it was like 20 or something samples, and you can pick out the scents that you want, and they have like hundreds to choose from. I can't remember, I don't have it written down right now, but they have so many different scents, and I think I picked a bunch and then a few were like left as random. So some of these I didn't pick out myself. Like I think you can, I don't know if you can pick out all of them, or I picked out 10 and then the other ones were filled out. So it's really cool. So I was thinking, it's not something I normally do because I normally have notes written up on all the fragrances, but I was thinking for this, I would smell it and kind of give you a first impression on whether that initial scent smelled like what it was supposed to be. So it is a little bit different from what I usually do, but I thought let's change it up. So watermelon is a note that I enjoy, and I have a few fragrances with it. And this has a watermelon scent to it. Definitely, it's quite watery in a sense that this smells like I definitely get watermelon on it, and I think this would be cool layered. I think a lot of these things you could actually layer them, or if you got any of these as like a lotion, you could use it to layer under another fragrance that has that note in it. So out of all the watermelons I've smelt, this is not one that is one of my favorites. I am kind of picky about my watermelon, and unfortunately this wasn't one of my favorites. Now let's get, I've actually already smelt all of these, full disclosure, once, but I cannot recall what my thoughts were on them. So that's why I kind of wanted to do this again, and I have worn a couple of them as well. So I love violet fragrances, and this is exactly violet. It's perfect. I would actually be tempted to, next time I order from Skin Like Butter, to get some skincare products in violet, because I have so many violet note fragrances that it would be great for layering, or yeah, so definitely this is one of my favorites. I love violet notes, and this smells exactly like I would expect violet to smell like. Let's try. Here is Creme Brulee. And like, how fun is this to get so many samples to be able to smell them all? Like, I mean, I purchased all this myself, and I did pick out the scents myself. This is like, so I find it's not super sweet. I kind of was expecting this one to be a bit sweeter. I know with some indie perfume oils, it's best to let some fragrances set, and after a while they actually kind of more come to the scent. So that might be the case with this one, but this isn't, this smells great, but not something that I would probably personally wear. Let's try Salted Caramel, because I have a few fragrances with this scent. Yes, definitely caramel. Yeah, this is a wonderful gourmand, and like definitely could compete with some other fragrances in my collection for caramel. I think this is one of the ones that I have worn before and I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of my favorites from this set. So I don't think I chose Bamboo. This isn't a note that I'm too familiar with. It smells green. I'm not too familiar with this note. I think it kind of reminds me of a garden, like a wet kind of garden, from Bamboo, if that's something you're interested in. Once again, what an incredible selection. Plum Blossom Sage, another one I did not choose. This was a random selection. Definitely more sage. Yeah, this is definitely a herbal scent. Not for me, those aren't really ones that I would personally wear as much, but great nonetheless. Coconut. I find it's hard to find. This is like a, oh yeah, this is like if you open up a coconut and you have the liquid in it with the shell still, like everything on it. This is pure coconut. Definitely another one that would be great for layering for summertime with other scents. I do like coconut. I personally find I only have a few fragrances with coconut notes in it, and I tend to usually only like wearing it in the summertime. Now there is Fig. Oh, this is great. This is like fresh fig. Definitely not like your date square ones. Yeah, this is great. I like this one. Oh, Fig Newton. I should have known. I forgot this was in here. This is like those like date squares. Now, yeah, it smells like that. I'm not a fan. My grandfather used to love eating these, and I was not the biggest fan of eating these, but it definitely smells like that. If that's something that you enjoy the smell of or eating, I would try that out. Okay, Peony. Yes, very light, airy, floral. You can almost like picture the flower when smelling this. Great. Definitely smells like the note here. Yeah, I think my mom would really like this one actually, because she likes peony notes in her fragrances. Now we have Raspberry Vanilla. That's a fun combo. I love both of these notes. And wow, that smells like a dessert with like raspberry syrup in it. I really like this one. If you like raspberry and vanilla, this is like a great one. Oh, and blueberry. So I'm pretty sure these ones now are ones that I've chosen. So blueberry. Yeah, it kind of smells like blueberry. It's not as, I definitely like the raspberry more. I usually do like blueberry, but I'm not, as much of a fan of this straight like that. Oh, and we have almond. I just did an almond video a while ago. Okay, definitely marzipan. This is like not as marzipan-y as kind of just like when you're eating almonds and they still have the skin on them, so you get like a lot of flavor. Yeah, this is great. I'm always looking for products that smell like almond to layer underneath my other almond perfume, so definitely will look more into this one in the future. And we have a dark chocolate. Yeah, definitely smells like dark chocolate. Wow, that's like, you know, it's crazy how some of these are like absolutely identical to the note. So if you're a fan of dark chocolate, check out Skin Like Butter's dark chocolate. That is wonderful. Okay, so we got white pumpkin. And there is dog fur on my samples. That's great. I'm not too familiar with the scent of pumpkin. That's not like a note that I've gravitated towards. It smells nice, but it's probably not something that I would personally wear. And we have Rain. Yes, this is aquatic, smells like wetness. That's great. That smells just like rain. That's crazy. Okay, this was a fun one. I definitely remember putting this in my selection. It is Avocado. I love avocados. So let's see. You know, I think I love eating avocados. I don't think I want to smell like an avocado. Maybe if this was layered with something else, but probably not just on its own. So my phone keeps going off. I always forget to turn it off when I start filming a video. White tea. Oh yeah, this is very light, airy. This is great. Definitely get kind of like a white tea. Yeah, I don't have too many tea fragrances in my, like anything with a lot of fragrances with the white tea note in it, but this is great. I like that one. Ooh, let's see here. We have mango. I have recently got into mango as a note I really enjoy in fragrance. Yeah, this definitely smells like mango. This would be a great one, I think, for like layering or skincare. Once again, it really smells like mango. I don't think I would wear this one on its own. And we have one of my favorite drinks, pina colada. Let's see what this one smells like. Oh, that definitely smells like pina colada. Wow. If you wear this to work, people are going to think you were drinking. People are definitely going to think you were like, you just came from a bar. So this definitely's got that pina colada alcoholic vibe to it. I really like it actually. And we have white sandalwood. Sandalwood is a note my husband does not particularly like in fragrances, but I tend to enjoy it. Yeah, this definitely smells like sandalwood to me. I personally probably wouldn't wear this on its own, but if you're a fan of sandalwood, a great one to try out. Now, cinnamon. I don't mind cinnamon desserts, but on its own, I think that's a bit too spicy for me to wear on its own, but definitely smells like cinnamon. Just a few more I'm saving. Oh, there's the marshmallow one. So this is the one that I've already, that I've got in the spray. And yeah, it smells the same. This almost seems to smell, I almost prefer it in here than in the spray. I wonder, sometimes fragrances I find are better when they're sprayed, and sometimes I find they're better when they're like dabbed on. Maybe that's one of these. I do like the marshmallow note, but like I said, I really liked it in the skincare. And then we have just vanilla. There's so many vanillas now available. It's nice. I don't know now. I think my nose is gonna, like, I think I've smelled too many things now. It smells like vanilla. It's not like a super gourmand or sweet vanilla, which is what I prefer. So I probably wouldn't just wear this one on its own. And now my favorite one from this collection, which I've already smelt and worn before, and it did last a while. Just a little bit goes a long way. Cherry Almond. And it smells like cherry almond, and I actually have started to really like that combination. So I'm really tempted to get more products in some of these. Definitely these were my favorites. Cherry almond, violet, pina colada, raspberry vanilla, salted caramel, just regular almond, and white tea. Definitely some of my favorite ones from this collection. So let me know two things down below if you would be so kind to comment. Did you like this style of video where I was like smelling it for the kind of first impressions, or do you prefer like me not opening things on video for you guys and just getting straight into it? I thought this was a bit different because it had the note clearly listed on it. And secondly, have you tried anything by Skin Like Butter? And if so, what was your favorite? They have so many scents that I'm really interested in trying some other ones in the future. So thanks so much for watching. Until next time.